everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing a live radio show right here on this channel. We'll be talking about the Jets. We'll be talking about the roster. We'll be talking about the games, all that stuff, right? Call in. I take live callers. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets taking a loss to the New England Patriots, 22-17. 22-17, the Jets lose. Oh. This was a brutal game to watch, and it was brutal because it was winnable. But the Jets made far too many mistakes. And mainly, the New York Jets quarterback, Zach Wilson, made far too many mistakes in this football game, and it cost us. It cost us. And it sucks because we could have beat the Patriots in this game. If we had cleaned things up, we could have beat them, but we didn't get the job done. All right, let's get into it. The first drive that we came out on the day was a 3-and-out, right? We come out, we get an early 3-and-out. Braden Mann comes out to punt, and Braden Mann gives us the old 22-yard classic, a 22-yard punt early in the game. I said, wow. Wow, this is what we doing? Wow, this is what we doing, huh? And it was like, what is going on? Now, keep in mind, the defense was able to hold and get us the ball back. Lawson had a big sack on the next defensive stand after that 22-yard punt, and the Jets eventually got the football back. Now, we got the ball back offensively, and Zach was actually kind of warming up and cooking early. Next drive, he finds Conklin for 16 yards. Keep in mind, Conklin had six catches on the day for 79 yards. He also hit Garrett Wilson on this drive as well. 54-yard bomb after scrambling right. That was a nice throw and a nice catch also by Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson had 6 catches for 115 yards on the day. He looked really good in this game. And we actually ended that drive in a field goal. So now it's 3-0 Jets. Things are looking smooth for us. I'm excited. The Patriots ended up driving down themselves, getting themselves a field goal. Now it's 3-3. And the Jets offense was actually able to answer on their drive. Zach was 4 for 4 on that drive. He hit Garrett Wilson. He hit Carter. He ended the drive with Conklin for an 8-yard touchdown. It's now 10-3 Jets, and I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Things is looking good. I'm like, all right, Jets come to play. We're ready to take care of business. The Jets defense was looking phenomenal. Man, the Jets defense was flying around and making plays left and right, okay? Huff, all those guys putting pressure on Mac Jones constantly and consistently throughout the game. The defense in this game was unbelievable from the New York Jets, and they did everything they could. Now, keep in mind, on next drive, Huff actually gets pressure on Mac Jones, which forces Mac Jones to throw an interception because it got tipped. Michael Carter's able to pick the ball off, and Jets get the ball back. We ended up punting and gave the ball right back to the Patriots. The offense couldn't do nothing with it. Now, the Pats are trying to drive down. Keep in mind, during this drive, the referees called an unnecessary roughness, like a helmet-to-helmet, on C.J. Mosley. That was unbelievable. Mac Jones is scrambling, okay? As a runner, is trying to get down the field. He's scrambling outside the pocket. He sees CJ, lowers his shoulder and helmet into CJ Mosley as CJ Mosley is just running. Mosley hits him. They call it helmet to helmet. How? You lowered your shoulder and helmet into CJ. That was a big call for them, but their drive ended up stopping, stalling, and dying. They actually had a turnover on downs in that drive because they were so thirsty to try to find some offensive rhythm because they were struggling against our offense. They went for it on 4th down, and they weren't able to get the reception. Fell dead. Jets get the ball back. Now, this was kind of late in the second quarter, all right? And we all know the New York Jets have had issues this year late in the second quarter before the half where just weird, dumb stuff starts to happen that really affects us, okay? That usually is bad for us. We've seen this in multiple games this season. And here's where it hit us, all right? Now, for the half, Zach Wilson, we get the ball back after the turnover on downs. Zach Wilson on 3rd and 2, as the Jets are trying to drive down, he drifts back, boom, drops back looking around, sees a guy coming at him, he starts to drift back and just throws the ball up off his back foot, and it just coasted up, and you could see it wasn't going to make it to his destination. Patriots defender jumps up, interception. It was a bad throw. He was coasting, his mechanics looked bad, and from that point on, things just melted down for Zach Wilson. Just melted down. It melted down. That's where it all began for Zach Wilson right there. Patriots get the ball back before the half. They're trying to find a drive. 37 seconds left in the second quarter, okay? They're on the Jets' 25. Mac Jones drops back. He's looking for somebody. He's got a little bit of pressure on him. Lets it go. Michael Carter takes the interception, catches it, takes off the other way, okay? Takes off the other way. I'm out my seat like, yes! Takes off the other way, score, touchdown, pick six, Jets. Yes, things are looking good for us again, okay? Yes, Zach Wilson just did something stupid, right? Okay, but we just got that pick six. We're back in business. Nah, dog. That's not how that works. Flag, ref comes out, whoop. Roughing the passer on John Franklin Myers. 15-yard penalty. Killed us. It could have been 17-3 at that point, and we could have continued to roll into the half with the momentum. Nope. Patriots get the ball back because the Jets have a costly, critical penalty at a critical time. Now, keep in mind, it did kind of look like John Franklin Myers, in my opinion, got there in time, but the call was the call, okay? And we've seen him get multiple roughing the passer calls this year in critical times. So instead of 17-3, the Patriots ended that drive with a field goal. They go into the half 6-10. 6-10. The Patriots came out after the half, and they really got things rolling. And we all know that the Patriots do the best coming out after the half because they adjust unbelievably well. And that's exactly what they did in this game. Patriots came out, they had the ball. They came out running. Stevenson, this guy was, and I talked about him in my pregame video. He came out really smoking, had a 35-yard run. Mind you, he had 16 carries on a day for 71 yards. He also had 7 catches for 72 yards on a day. The Patriots had 194 yards on the ground against us on the day. All right. Mac Jones actually ended up throwing a touchdown to Myers on that drive. That put the Patriots up 13-10. 13-10 in this game. Jets actually missed a 45-yard field goal. Zerline comes out on the next drive, tries to kick a 45-yarder, misses wide. Braden Mann, now you got Zerline missing field goals. The Jets offense was struggling, okay? Struggling in the second half. Zach Wilson was missing guys. We couldn't get the running game going. Nothing, all right? Things just was not looking well at all. But the defense was playing unbelievably well. Defense was playing to the wall. Quinnen Williams actually had a big sack on the day as well in the third quarter that stopped the Patriots' drive. And, I mean, the Jets' defense had 6 sacks on the day. They were doing everything that they could. This Jets front was getting pressure consistently. Jacob Martin was just unbelievable. Quinnen Williams, Carl Lawson, all those guys, man, played to the wall, even though the offense was dead, all right? Now, the Patriots ended up hitting 2 field goals, so eventually, you know, their next drive, which put them up 19-10. And that's when Zach got the ball back, and he just did the most unthinkable thing. It was unbelievable. He had 2 interceptions back-to-back that just blew my mind. I'm talking about blew my mind. One of them, he scrambles outside the pocket to his right, and there's just nobody there. And there's a guy coming for him. And instead of getting the ball out of bounds, right, just throwing it away, getting it out of bounds, he like sidearmed it somehow and threw the ball inbounds right to a Patriot. Guy, boom, comes down, picks it off. Devin McCourty, easy peasy. Done deal. Then he comes back out again when the Jets get the ball, scrambles outside again, and just lofts the ball up off his back foot in a crowd of Patriots. There was just nobody there. Nobody there. Zach was so careless with the football. In the second half, it was unbelievable. And this was a game where it was still winnable. It was winnable. We were only down by a score and a field goal. Boom, we're in the game. We're good. That's all we had to do. Killed it. Zach was 20 of 41 on the day, 355 yards throwing the ball. He had 2 TDs and 3 interceptions. Zach was terrible on the day. I'm sorry. He was bad. He was careless with the football. He wasn't recognizing guys that were open. Like, it was bad, man. It was bad. The Patriots ended up hitting a field goal again as well on their next drive, which put them up 22-10. We did get a late touchdown, which made the game 17-22, but by then it was over. All right? Mac Jones was cheeks on the day, too. That's what really killed me. It wasn't like Mac Jones was amazing. He wasn't. 24-35 on the day, 194 yards, a TD, an interception. People were talking about him possibly getting benched at the half. He was playing that awful. He was trash. Elijah Moore was also on the field as well. He had no catches on the day. They talked to him about it after the game, asked him about him and Zach Wilson's chemistry. He said, I don't know about the chemistry. I don't know because I don't get the ball. Man, it was bad. This was bad. Zach Wilson played unbelievably bad in this game, and he needs to clean it up. All right, everyone knows I love Zach. I think the world of him. I think the kid has a lot of talent. The arm talent, he's got the moxie, he's got everything. But he cannot be careless with the football. He's far too careless with the football. All right? This is not college. This is not high school. This is the NFL. And this is the Patriots. You do not play like that against them, or you will get smoked. They will smoke your boots every day of the week. You give the Patriots turnovers, they'll take that all day. All day. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this game? How do you folks feel about Zach Wilson? How do you folks feel about this loss? I'm still reeling. I still am. I'm really trying not to yell and go crazy. So comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.